Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 12th through the 18th. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, if you have a birthday this week, happy birthday. I'm still using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the High Priestess. Okay. So definitely listen to your intuition this week, Gemini. Your intuition is definitely going to be speaking to you. For some of you, you could be making some moves quietly. The High Priestess is someone who's very secretive, very mysterious. So for some of you, maybe you're playing your cards close to your chest. You definitely could be making some moves with the Knight of Rods as the overall energy. For some of you, you're maybe manifesting quietly, doing something, keeping it to yourself. It might involve travel or movement with the Knight of Rods. Maybe you're traveling. You could be keeping it to yourself. But I definitely see some of you manifesting, definitely maybe making some moves here. And with the High Priestess, maybe you're just listening to your intuition when it comes to this, or for some of you, you could be making moves quietly. I do see some of you maybe learning something this week. Certainly something could be coming to light. And it might be a legal matter for some of you with the Hierophant here and then the Ace of Swords. There definitely could be some Geminis that you're finding something out. If you had like a lawsuit pending or something like that, or for those Geminis that maybe were waiting on a divorce to be final, you definitely could be receiving that information this week with the Ace of Swords. This can be that truth or that clarity that's coming to you. It might have something to do with a Taurus, because the Hierophant represents the sign of Taurus. And then I also have the King of Pentacles here in the spread, so it might have something to do with a Taurus. But if not, you know, maybe you're signing something this week with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. There could be some Geminis that you could be moving. You definitely could be moving house. You could be signing a very important document. For other Geminis, maybe you're receiving like a legal decision or a decision from the government, or maybe a large company with the Hierophant. There could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces individual that is very significant, because I also have the King of Cups here as well. So there could be a water sign person that's very significant. This could even be a person that you're speaking with the Ace of Swords here. You might be communicating with this person. There could be some Geminis that maybe you're actually getting married. You certainly could be getting married or getting into a relationship. Maybe you and your partner are moving in together. You could be signing a lease. Because whatever this is, it's making you very, very happy with the Nine of Cups here. This is wish fulfillment. This is emotional abundance. So for some of you, when it comes to this water sign person, and maybe this communication or you signing this contract, you know, I see this as something that's making you incredibly happy here. For some of you, it's a wish come true. There's movement with the Knight of Rods. Things are happening very quickly. For some of you, you just need to take caution, because we do have the Ten of Rods here. So for some of you, you might have a lot on your plate with the Ten of Rods. Maybe you need to ask for help. There could be some Geminis that, you know, maybe you work full-time or work 2 jobs, or you work every day. You might have a lot going on with the Ten of Rods, so needing to lighten your load. Or for some of you, this has been maybe it's been an ongoing situation. It's been something that, you know, it's been a heavy load. It's something that you've had to carry, but you never, you know, you never gave up. This is something that you've been dealing with. And now with the Knight of Rods here, and then also that High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, you know, you're seeing something clearly, you're learning something, and now the energy could really be moving forward for you, Gemini, where things are really starting to happen very quickly. For some of you, I think there's a lot going on here, a lot that's developing, a lot that's taking place this week. I think that some of you were seeking that enlightenment with the Hermit here. You were seeking that clarity. And with the Hermit and then the Tower and then also these other cards here, this is definitely for some of you things being revealed. You're receiving that enlightenment, that truth, that information. Now, maybe this had something to do with a property. Again, maybe you guys are moving house, or, you know, this might have been like a family matter, something even maybe involving like an inheritance or something like that, because the Tower can represent that structure, that building that's very significant. But, you know, some of you are going through a major life change. With the Tower, this is something big. And this is that very sudden energy. So again, this has been a heavy load that some of you have been carrying. And because you didn't drop it, because you just basically hung in there, now I feel like things are really starting to happen for you. Things are coming to light. You're seeing progress. For some of you, things are happening maybe even a little bit too quickly. And it definitely could have something to do with this earth sign. So it could be Taurus because we have the Hierophant here, but then we also do have the Hermit. So it could be a Virgo as well. So a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But then also we do have this water sign energy as well, which maybe you have earth in your chart, Gemini. Maybe you have water in your chart. For some of you, this could be you very focused on this new home. You very focused on this great change, and maybe, you know, you're very focused on your stability and maybe your finances this week. This definitely could be your energy for some of you, coming through maybe a little bit more grounded, practical, very focused on maybe your financial matters or property. But I do see some of you definitely very, very intuitive this week, and I think that your intuition is definitely speaking to you when it comes to this matter. The Hermit can also be, this can be a father, grandfather, this can even be an attorney that's communicating with you, that is maybe revealing this information. For some of you, this can be that information that's coming to you, that you're finding out, that is maybe even allowing things to now move forward. But some of you are definitely going through some big changes here. I feel like this is very, very positive for the majority of you. I can see that some of you have been carrying this heavy load, and now I think that some of you are able to now drop it. You're not going to feel as burdened anymore. Things are happening. The Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it's victory after dealing with some obstacles. So I do see some of you coming through victorious. And, you know, this wish is now coming true. You're in a good place emotionally. I feel like emotionally and financially, it's going to be a great week for you, Gemini. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Gemini. Overall, I think it's going to be a very, very positive week, especially for those Geminis that, you know, you've been carrying this heavy load. Maybe you had, you know, like an ongoing legal matter or something like that that's been ongoing. I think you're really going to see progress this week. Things are really starting to happen. All right, additional guidance for Gemini. There could be some Geminis that you're definitely growing spiritually. Absolutely, you could be growing spiritually. There could even be like a spiritual advisor or something like that that's helping you in some way this week. Wow, okay. So we have the Be Strong card, and it says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Yep. We can see that here. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. You're definitely moving towards a happy outcome. And for those Geminis that you are questioning that inner strength, you definitely have that inner strength. For some of you, you've been carrying this heavy load and you still haven't dropped it. So you are coming through very, very strong, Gemini, okay? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And I do wish you a wonderful week. Okay, Gemini? Take care.